All right, shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to the elect men, women, children all over the four corners of the earth. Okay, shalom, shalom. This is an article. Just read a little bit of it. It's dealing with the microchip. This is from Euronews.net. It says, let's see, dated 7/16/2021. Okay, the title is "A Russian Doctor Has Injected Microchip Implants into His Hands to Make Life Easier." Okay. So to make life easier, you see, Russian doctor injected microchip implants into his hands, okay, to make life easier. All right, let's it's a video, and I'm not gonna click on the video, but we'll read a little bit of it. It says, for those among us prone to losing keys, wallets, bank cards, and so on, never having to keep these essentials on your person might seem like an impossibility. But one Russian doctor from the Siberian city of whatever that city says, it says has quite literally taken solving this problem into his own hands by injecting tiny chips into his fingers and wrists to replace some of these essential items. Okay. And, you know, the apostles and elders here at Great Millstone, okay, have been, you know, pushing the RFID microchip being the mark of the beast, right? And that they was going to, you know, say that, you know, the same thing this article is titled as, is that this is the new norm. This is going to make your life a lot easier. You don't have to worry about, you know, losing your credit card information and this and that. You don't have to worry about getting scammed or, you know, all of these things, you know, and they will make it seem like the answer to all of that would be what? To inject the RFID chip into you, which when you do that, that is the mark of the beast. Okay. That is the mark of the beast. Okay. And we, you know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shah is out to tell, you know, you so-called blacks, Latino, and Native American to tell you that, listen, don't take the RFID chip, man. Okay, because that is the mark of the beast, and you will be exempt from salvation. Okay, you will not be able to receive the mercy of Yahweh Bashim Shah. Okay, to be delivered from the perils that's coming, from the woes that's coming. Okay. Because why? You will be because you will have crossed the line. See, Yahweh Bashim Shah draw the line with this RFID, with the mark of the beast, and if you cross that line, then guess what? You set yourself up to receive damnation. You set yourself up to receive what? The wrath, the fierce anger of Yahweh Bashim Shah. You cannot receive the mercy of the Lord if you accept it. So we are out to tell you and to warn you, listen, this is where this thing is headed. Okay, and you're going to have to believe and stand on Yahweh Bashim Shah in order to receive mercy from the Lord, to be delivered and to receive salvation. Because no one can grant you salvation, okay, but Yahweh Shah. That's it. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. That's it, man. Okay, he can't grant you salvation. Can't give you salvation, you know. Okay, let me keep reading in the article. It says one of the chips in his hands features as a key. Salaki. It says one of the chips in his hands functions as a key to the intercom system in the hospital where he works. Another in his work pass. Okay, another his work pass, and the third function as a functions as a ATM card. He also has one in his wrist which can store contact details and copy them over to his mobile device. So these chips can store information. Okay, they can store information. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, one more paragraph. It says the design containing a ferrite core and a very small chip is encased in a small biological inert glass tube, which is then injected under the skin using a large syringe with a thick needle. And we know, okay, a large syringe with a thick needle comes out into a what? A point to pierce, okay? So that they can get into the skin easily, okay? And insert from there, you know? The chip can be easily removed if needed, okay? You know, so, you know, and you know how it is with E. He gonna always try to throw a twist in there to make it seem like, you know, listen, man, this is the way, you know, it's nothing wrong with it. You just put it in. And the last line I just read was, and the chips can be easily removed if needed. No, man. Okay, you have broke that you have went beyond what the Lord told us not to do. You have did the opposite of what so it don't matter if you remove it, this and that. The point of it is that you went against Yahweh Shema Shah. Okay? And there's judgment for that. You can't take it, get up like, okay, well, I'm going against the Lord, and then I'm just gonna take it back. I'm take it out. See, Lord, I took it out. No, it don't work like that. Okay? Let's see. In order to get to work, you need to take out your that's it. You know, I'm not gonna read any more on it. Let's read Revelation 13 and 16. Okay, it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay? And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. See? So this RFID microchip is the mark of the beast. Because if you don't have the mark of the beast, it says what? No man might buy or sell, save he. And one of the functions that we read in the article was what? That the ATM bank card. It says, for among us prone to losing keys, wallets, bank cards, and so on, never have to keep these essentials on your person might seem like an impossibility. See? So it's all leading right back to what? This RFID microchip, man, this mark of the beast, man, being this chip being inserted in you, which is the mark of the beast once you allow that to be inserted in you. Okay? You see? So it says, read again. And he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. He says it's going to cause all, man. When you break it all the way down and get down to the nitty gritty, all means all, man. No one would be what? Get a pass, okay? No. Meaning not gonna make 70% of the people, okay, be presented with it, and then the other 30 don't even get presented with it. No. Because guess what? Revelation 3 and 10 have to come into play. Okay? That prophecy have to come to pass. Let's read that real quick and jump right back. It says, because Revelation 3 and 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep them. I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world. See that word all again. All the world. This temptation shall come upon all the world. All mean all, remember? Okay? To try them that dwell upon the earth. See? To try everyone. Everyone gonna be faced with this temptation. Behold, I come quickly. Hold fast that which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. See? So it's gonna come a point where all means all, man. Ain't no getting around that. Okay? It says to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Let's look that word mark up. And we already know what that word is, right? But let's look it up here in the blue letter. Okay. Let's see, get down to it. Mark. Okay. The word mark is charagma. Okay. So it says, and a stamp, an implanted mark. See, a stamp or implanted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or in the right hand as the badge of followers of the Antichrist. The mark branded upon horses, right? Yeah, you know how they brand cattle and horses to show ownership, right? I own this cattle, okay? He is mine, and he gonna do what I need him to do. See, that's what it's going into, man. It says things carved, sculpture, graven work of idolatry images. Go down to the let's read the strong definition. Charagma. It says charagma, from the same as G5482, a sketch or etching, stamp as a badge of servitude or sculptured figure, graven mark. Okay, let's look up that word servitude. Etymon online, servitude. It says condition of being enslaved. So you receiving the mark is a condition of you being enslaved. Well, who will you be enslaved by? If the Lord tell you don't do it, right? Because the whole chapter 14 goes into what will happen if you do accept it. So who will you be? Because you surely won't be enslaved to Yahweh Shema Shai at that point. No. You will be enslaved to who? Your enemy, Esau, the so-called white man, right? That's who you will be enslaved to. Servitude. Condition of being enslaved, from Old English servitudes, directly from Latin, servitudo, slavery. See? So yeah, that's it, man. They want you to be a slave to them forever, man. Okay? Go back to the blue letter. Now, let's see. Etching, sketching. Let's go on. Let's go a little deeper. Get out to the root karax. Okay? Karax. It says from karaso to sharpen to a point. In the article, we read that what? They would use a syringe with a large needle, and you know that needle is shaped into a point to do what? Easily pierce up under the skin. So it says to sharpen to a point. See? You see how this leads all the way back to that, to the mark, to this RFID chip, man? The mark of the beast, man. This is what it is. Sharpen to a point, okay? Through the idea of sketching, it's a pale or stake, see? And a palisade or rampart. Pales between which earth, stones, trees, and timbers are sharpened, are heaped and packed together. Stake, okay? When you think of a stake comes out into a point. It's shaved on the left and the right. You can't just shave it on one side straight down to a point, okay? And the same thing that that needle does with that chip to insert into you. Okay, it has to come to that piercing head. Okay, to pierce the skin. That's what a stake. And then when you take things and stake them off, that shows what? Ownership. Listen, this is my property, man. I'm staking this off right here. This belongs to me. And that's what this devil wants to do to you so-called blacks, Latino, and Native American, man. Okay, so it's time for you to wake up out of sleep, okay, and get back to serving our true power, which is Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, and His Son, Yahweh Shai, so that you can receive the mercy of the Lord, man. Okay, and receive salvation. Okay. Let's see. Okay, and then we go a little bit deeper. Grappo. Okay. Let's see. It says a little deeper in the root. It says to write with reference to the form of the letters to delineate or form letters on a tablet, parchment paper, paper, see, or other material. To write, with reference to the contents of the writings, to express in writing characters, to commit to writing things not to be forgotten. Write down, record. See, goes to what? Into what? Information being stored, man, up on these chips. And we read that in that article. Okay, how do you think that it will be able to? You will be able to transfer, because it said to transfer your information onto your cell phone, okay, or your computer or whatever. Those are, that's the information, man. That's what this chip does. It stores information, okay? Which all leads back to this RFID microchip being the mark of the beast, man. You cannot get around this, man. I'm gonna read two more on here. It says use of those things which stand written in the scarlet books. It says to write to one by writing in written epistles, to give information, direction, to fulfill with writing, man. Come on, man. So you see that this goes, it's the information, man, that can be stored upon these RFID microchips, man, which leads back to the RFID mark of the beast, man, you know. So the messages to you so-called blacks, Latino, and Native Americans, okay, you are the chosen children of Yahweh Bashim Shai, and it's not in our best interest to take this RFID microchip, man, okay, where the whole world will get presented with this temptation. But if you hold on to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, He will, guess what, keep you, okay, and direct you so that you will not, okay, suffer the wrath of everyone else that's going to take this RFID chip, man, you know. So that's what it is, okay. Another warning, okay. So with that, I'm going to end it. I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to the elect. Shalom.